Dear Journal, I know it looks like I'm creeping through a cornfield, but I'm just going in the back way to an art display, which is not some sexy euphemism. I literally approached it from the wrong direction. I'll ask my questions while we view some art, but first I must sign this hidden in plain sight cache.
Yo, I was about to flip out. Who the hell is the rain signing sideways? No, that's the Right in the Rain logo. Calm down, Phil, calm down.
Yeah, if anyone out there actually has the username The Rain, then I apologize for all the terrible, terrible nasty thoughts I had about you.
Vehicle to visit souls. Reminds me of, whatchamacallit, compliance.
Hey, Glimbo! Oink oink! Too many Twinkies!
This one moves me. Luna Rabbit.
Sorry, got fixated on the art, and I just have to say the main piece for me is this dragon-esque creature, and wow, is this a terrible angle and photo or what? Why did I just take one photo? This would look a lot cooler along the tree line, just saying.
I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but I feel like you can go in there and recharge your crayons.
Yes, okay, while we are looking at this art, I shall pose to you a geocaching imponderable. If I put out a cache that consists of a bison tube inside a bowling ball-sized rock, do you list it as a micro, a large, or other? I'm sure there are arguments for every answer, but if you said something other than micro, you're wrong. I reached out to Groundspeak HQ for an answer, but all they did was tell me to stop sending them nude pictures of myself. It won't get me any answers any faster. My logic is, you judge the size of the cache by the amount of actual space available inside. Big fake rock with a bison tube inserted in the bottom, micro. Much like art and beauty, the answer to my question perhaps is in the eye of the beholder. Or not. Maybe there's a technical answer somewhere that I could have researched, but I feel confident in my ignorance. Warm, comfortable ignorance. Also, if your name is Regina, and you're wondering where you left your midterm pottery project, well, turns out the eye of the beholder also has sticky fingers. Nice work, though. Excellent resting spot for my GPS. In the same park, at a different geocache, I'm still yapping away.
Journal, a quick word about ads. None of them are mine. If you see them on my page, that's all YouTube. I don't get nothing from that. So go ahead and skip that. You know, go ahead and block them. I know I do. I'm not sitting around watching ads on YouTube videos.
Secondly, the video I submitted for Giff 2023 is not the same one that I just put on my channel. That was a joke, in case you couldn't tell from the gift bag statement in the beginning. Also in the description I said, how dare you refuse me, the avatar of the geocaching gods. Yeah, so I just figured I should point that out. I will be releasing, I did submit a cache. I did submit a video and it did get rejected, but it was not that. I will probably release it. It's just I'm retroactively embarrassed by it now. The only good thing that came out of it was that I got to hang out with my old friend Owen, but otherwise I butchered it. I butchered it in editing and I didn't make it visual enough. Yeah, someone took my man in the box cache. Well, the important stage anyway, the one that had the electronics in it. The cache with the goodies in it was salvageable, but gotta pour one out. Pour one out for the stolen cache. I can only hope that it just freaks somebody out, a non-gamer, some Norman. So, yes, I will accept your sympathies now. The next question I ask is from Peddler's Village, an aptly named shopping district that frequently has seasonal contests for various arts and crafts, and you can walk around with cups of alcohol and drink until your face turns into a white rectangle. It's also home to an Adventure Lab bonus cache. I already did my rants about it, so no need to rehash anything except for the reminder of the Adventure Lab stage that was about counting bathrooms. I have been using BlueStacks, the Android emulator for PC, to easily spoof my location and Google up answers to questions. The Peddler's Village Adventure Lab didn't take me more than 10 minutes. I have had a 75% success success rate with solving Adventure Lab bonus caches from my home this way, as most people want to bring you to places that are nice, but already well documented and easily searched online. The other 25% are goober questions like, I don't know, how many bathrooms are there in the parking area? Alright, calm down. My question is, if I'm using an alternate account on Adventure Labs, there is zero chance of my geocaching account getting involved in any violation of terms or small print, right? That's all I care about, getting my name on those physical bonus caches, not racking up tons of fines from Adventure Labs, and not messing up my geocaching account because of some fine print. Because I gotta say, BlueStacks really makes that location spoofing point and click easy. By the way, if you have kids and you find yourself near Peddler's Village, take them to Giggleberry Farm. It's a great place to shoot mounted Nerf ball cannons at your child before they develop any serious sensory and reflex apparatus. Finally, while on a small quest to return to the wild the 2 travel bugs from my now defunct cache, it began to rain, so I took shelter in a nearby shack where there's a 1 in 4 chance it will contain human feces.
Huh, there's a chair in the shack. And a trash can. And no human feces. Just shut the door here. Let me talk at you.
Question: what advice would you give someone who is interested in geocaching but there are no hides in their area for miles? You would tell them to do a Field of Dreams, right? Put some caches out, eventually cachers will show up and hopefully place a few of their own. But what if the interested person was a young teenager with limited funds and transportation options? My advice was that most geocachers would forgive a shitty or cheap cache if they were brought to an interesting area. But what if they don't have any interesting areas? Christ almighty. Alright, well, my advice was, make it up. Travel as far as you can go on foot and hide a pill bottle and make up a story about a ghost or hidden treasure. Just get yourself a cache on the map. You don't know who's around until you put some out there. So what advice would you give, Journal? Or do you just tell the intrepid young man or woman that they're boned and maybe they should instead get into huffing birdseed and binge watching my channel, pretending they're me, and then start addressing people even when they're alone and not recording? Don't let the specifics scare you. Hang on. Well, those are my questions, Journal, and I expect some answers on my desk before Friday, or I'm going to have to tell Paul you're off the project and should be sent back down to the mailroom. Now, kids. Skimbosh says stay off of the birdseed. Any road, the rain is letting up. I better get to that cache and drop off these trackables. Be safe out there.
And now to show you the trackable codes. Psych, I wouldn't violate the sanctity of the trackable that way unless it was mine. What kind of person do you think I am?